What's up guys, Simon here. In this episode of Tech Visibility, we're going to go ahead and finally unbox and review something not an earbud. That's right, I've been doing a lot of earbuds lately. They're easy to unbox, they're fun size, and they're fun to have. They're probably more popular than headphones nowadays. However, I today have the SkullCandy Crusher Wireless. These are very popular on Amazon. They have about 17,000 plus reviews. They say that if you charge these for 10 minutes, you're going to get up to 3 hours of battery life as well. In addition, 40 hours total. There's a bass adjustment. I'm excited to unbox this beautiful packaging, review it, and take a look and see what these are like. Now, before I get into this video, I always remind you guys, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Also, check out techvisibility.com if you haven't done so already for the latest news and product reviews. And give us a little like, a big like. That helps the YouTube algorithm and it helps the channel. Let's get these puppies unboxed. I'm going to give you my first impressions. I'm going to compare them to the Bose 700 and the 1000 XM4s by Sony. Both of the best headphones that I actually still have today. Again, this is the SkullCandy Crusher Wireless. Let's get into this video. Okay, so here's the packaging, and on the packaging we have the Bluetooth technology, up to 40 hours of battery life, rapid charge, 10 minutes gives you 3 hours, and it gives you some bass adjustments. On the back of it you have some bullet points where you could listen up to 33 feet away from a paired device. You have 40-hour full charge battery life, full range audio with subwoofers that create a very big bass feel. You could adjust the bass. There's memory foam in the ear cushions, active assistant to take calls with a built-in microphone. So you could activate the assistant with that. Collapsible design, and of course it has the auxiliary cable, and these are Bluetooth wireless. So let's get this shrink wrap removed. Probably the best part of unboxing. That's the best part for me. I don't know. I love doing that. Anyway, so the packaging is off. I am impressed with SkullCandy's box designs. I mean, I've reviewed several SkullCandy products on the website. You could check those out on our website, or you could check those out on our YouTube channel as well. And you'll see that a lot of the SkullCandy products are pretty good for the price. So check out some of those reviews if you want to see what earbuds I have reviewed, etc. on the channel after this video. And the packaging on every single earbud that we have done always looks really innovative and nice, and I appreciate that from SkullCandy. So here we go, we're gonna open it. Now it opens from left to right. You have a do not return to store if there's a problem sticker. There's some minimal instructions. So press and hold to pair. You got a blue little indicator there. The pairing device will say Crusher Wireless, and this will go up and down to adjust the bass on the earbud themselves. So up and down right here on the other side, you have a little, what looks to be like a little Nintendo joystick for volume right there. That's pretty neat. Got the SkullCandy embedded design. These are two magnets here to help it close, and that's neat. I mean, this type of packaging really impresses me every time. All right, now inside you have a wonderful little bag here, another little box with the SkullCandy logo, and another little box with the SkullCandy logo. Let's see if there's anything under here. I doubt it, and I'm correct, nothing under there. Let's look what's in here. So inside the first box, you're gonna get an auxiliary cable for your sound, and this goes into the SkullCandy side, it looks like, and it goes into whatever device you're playing music out of. Then you have a USB to USB mini, which is neat, okay? And here, a quick start guide. Now, I do these quick start guide reviews because some people actually lose their quick start guides. So pairing mode, again, you just hold this button for a few minutes, excuse me, for 5 seconds, not a few minutes. Then an indicator comes up and you pair it with the Crusher Wireless. We're gonna do that here in a bit. On off, you hold it for 3 seconds, which is neat. Volume up, you press on the right side of the Nintendo looking joystick. Volume left, I assume, will be volume down. Nope, I am wrong. Check that out. It's below the power button for volume down, but volume up is to the right. So that's a little bit weird in terms of these Crusher Wireless. Now, the bass control, you could slide this up and down for more bass. We're going to test that. I'm actually excited. So it's a slide up and down. And again, play and pause is a one-time press. Track forward, you hold the volume up button for 3 seconds, which is the right. Track back, you hold the volume down, which is the button below the power, for 3 seconds. Answer the call is just one button press on the Bluetooth pairing. Charging them is at the bottom of the, looks like to be the right ear. And play and pause, you could also play and pause on the SkullCandy auxiliary set. Now that's it right here. So this actually is a button, and there's a microphone here as well. And same kind of thing. One time I've been double tap, skip the song. So track back is a triple tap. Now the reason I went over the manual is a lot of times people say, hey, thanks for going over the manual. I lost mine, couldn't find a copy, etc. And they check out these reviews. This case here, heavily padded. I mean, it's got some foam to it. In fact, it's got a very soft feel. You got some compartments here to put in your accessories, maybe your charging cables, and it has a little zip tie or a pull tie. First impressions on these guys. All right, so they look pretty interesting. I'm gonna focus on them now. The foam feels decent. The vinyl around it is okay. One thing I noticed about the Crusher Wireless is these, you still got the wires exposed. Some people like that, some don't. I personally don't like that in a product. It makes it look incomplete to me. Typically they feed these through the arms here. Now these are foldable, so you could put them in, very similar to the Bose 700. They're heavier. I mean, these are a lot heavier. This is the control. So you got your little joystick, joypad here. Now, I don't know if this is a left or right or just a simple button. So this is actually a button. I thought it was a joystick left to right based on the pictures. This is just a plus button. This is a minus button. Now it all makes sense from what I was saying earlier. I was like, why would they have a button below the power button? And now this makes sense. It's a plus for volume up. All right, so volume up, not a joystick. Volume down, power button, slider for the bass. These don't have active noise canceling or ANC. USB mini charger and auxiliary cable here. No logos on these. In fact, just the SkullCandy logo on the sides here. And that's pretty neat still. Let's get this paired up, okay? But before I do, let's see how much these guys weigh in comparison to a top product, okay? So I'm gonna get my handy scale here. I always use the Kai scale. You could check that review out as well. So we're gonna go ahead and put it on. 282 grams. So interestingly enough, I remember the iPhone weighing the same. Yeah, so it weighs as much as an iPhone Max. Okay, so that's the weight of it. And if we compare the weight of that, say, to a Bose 700, we're gonna see what the difference is. So I got the Bose 700 right here next to my SkullCandy Crushers, and let's see what the weight difference is. Okay, so the Bose 700s are 264, so not much of a big difference, guys. 264 versus 282. That's not a big difference. So I'm glad to see they're not that much heavier. Okay, let's get these paired up and I'll let you know how they sound and we'll make a call with them as well. So I have to hold the button for 5 seconds. It enters Bluetooth pairing mode. It's starting to flash. I go into the Bluetooth and we got Crusher Wireless right there. Once this is flashing, we select Crusher Wireless. We're paired. Let's see how they sound. First, I'm gonna turn down the bass, okay? Let's see how they fit. Oh my God, there's a lot of like cuppage here. These are, first of all, they're very tight, okay? Even if you let them go, they actually feel really comfortable, guys. And the cushions are true form cushions, so they fit your ear really well. I feel like I have a noise canceling headphone on, even though these are not noise canceling, and they feel great. I hear myself being muffled, but they're tight. I don't know if I mean, these are really tight, guys. Like, ow. You see that? Look at this. Let's play a rap song to see what the bass is. Okay, I'm at the lowest setting. Definitely a lot of bass. Noise canceling is just the ear cushions themselves. The mids are decent. The lows are okay. The highs are so. They're not the clearest headphones I've tested. with the bass all the way. I can't even hear the rapper in this case. All I hear is just this thump in. I feel like I'm in one of those vehicles. Now, when I was younger, I used to have 3-4 subwoofers in my Mustang, and we were bumping the bass and making it as loud as possible. And this is what this feels like putting them on. When you tap on these while they're in your ear, you hear vibration from the drum itself. Boom, boom. So it's interesting enough. Okay, so I must say something. These have so much bass in there that it literally shook my ear. You know, like those cars that you see on the freeway or while you're driving to get a cup of coffee, and all of a sudden someone pulls up to you and everything goes. That's what's happening inside these with this bass level all the way up. A lot of bass, but it feels like they cannot withstand all that bass for what I was just listening to. So you're getting this huge rumble effect within the ear, but it is nice. Let's play a different song. Let's play something more mellow, because this bass is over the top. I don't think I could turn it up all the way. I feel like I'm gonna bust these woofers, which you probably can't do, but it's there. So I'm playing a decent song now that has a lot of mids and more mellow music. And I love it that it's a slider, because you could really just fine tune how much bass you want to hear. If you're a bass lover and you want to fine tune every song with bass, I think these are for you, okay? Personally, they're not the clearest headphones. That's just the honest truth. They're not bad, but the bass at the highest level is overwhelming personally for me. It just feels like it's not sustainable. It's not, the cone of this driver is not designed for it, so you're getting a lot of what feels to be like almost rattle in your ear, or just an overwhelming bass in your ear. Overall, they feel great for the first few minutes of wearing them. I mean, they're snug, they're nice, they're a little bit tight, and they're so tight on my ear that this spring is, I mean, I've never seen a spring this tight. Look at this. You know, it's pretty out there. I have to apply a lot of force for the flexibility of these SkullCandy Crushers, and maybe what they're crushing is my head if I left them on for an hour or so. So overall, really neat. The bass adjuster gives you that fine tuning of bass. If you're into that, is this a pass for me or a purchase? I'm probably gonna say pass, unless you really want a fine adjustment of bass for every single song, which you could get with this one little slider. And I was able to even fine tune that, my music choice listening to each song, which actually made it pretty neat, because some songs have different bass levels, and this allows you to adjust what you like it at, which is cool. I don't like the exposed wiring. I don't know, I'm just a big wireless fan, so when you have headphones and you have wires sticking out, it's a little bit old school. Let me do a test call with these and see how they sound with a call. Again, they don't have noise canceling, but these earmuffs do provide some really good outside noise filtering, which is most of what noise cancellation is for the most part. I'm gonna stretch these out. God, this could be an exercise. I mean, I'm gonna get buffed by the end of this video. I'm gonna stretch them out, put them on, do a test call. Okay, so make a call. Hey, what's going on? Simon.
Hey, what's up?
Yep. I'm testing out the SkullCandy Crusher Wireless. These are headphones. How do I sound?
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you sound decent. Again, they don't have like active noise canceling. They don't have transparency mode, so I sound a bit nasally, but I can actually have a conversation. All right, thanks for picking up. I appreciate it. Check you in the office.
Okay, see ya.
Okay, so I just placed that call, and again, these don't have like transparency mode or awareness mode or active noise canceling, but overall they sounded pretty decent in what I would expect. The person on the other line had no issues hearing me. I just cannot keep these on my head for that long. I don't have the widest head, I think. So if you have a wide head, this is going to hurt you. I mean, they're in tight. And please comment below if you have these and you feel like this is tight as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review of the SkullCandy Crusher Wireless. I'm gonna go ahead, hold the button, turn them off. Let me know in the comments below if you love these, if you love the bass slider adjustment, if you love these for any particular song. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Show some love, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you here in the next review.